Yo, Rebecca Lobo just got on ESPN and just exposed how talented, important, and how rare Caitlyn Clark is on the court, man. We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We have been going crazy, man, so let's keep it going. We are at 27.7 right now. We're trying to hit 27.8, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Clark scored 32, dished out 9 assists to become the first player in WNBA history to have 100 points, 30 rebounds, 30 assists in a player's first 5 games of a season. Our Rebecca Lobo was on the call for Saturday's game, kind enough to join us this morning. Rebecca, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hey.
Oh, thank you. That was a fun day out in Indianapolis on Saturday.
Oh, there's a lot happening in Indy right now. Rebecca, tell me, what does Clark's return mean for the WNBA?
Well, I mean, it means a lot more people are paying attention once again. We know how much Caitlyn drives ratings. We know how much Caitlyn drives attention on the WNBA. And for her to come back and do it in that way was just ridiculous. I mean, I'm sitting there at the end of the first quarter when she had that 38-second stretch where she drained deep three after deep three after deep three. I was just sitting there thinking, I've been around this league since 1997. I have never seen that in a WNBA game. Have we seen players go on runs? Of course we have, but not like that. Not where a couple of the three-pointers are from 30-plus feet. It was an exhibition by her. After being out for 19 days to recover from an injury, couple that with the other passes that she made and some of the other plays, it was just ridiculous. It's not often that you're watching the WNBA or that I'm watching it and I'm like, wow, I've just never seen this before.
Rebecca, first of all, it's wonderful to see you, and I got to tell you, I mean, I'll talk to you and complain about the WNBA not helping me out with tickets, okay, at a later date. I'll talk to you about that at a later date. Right now, let me focus on Caitlyn, because the girl comes back, she does a thing, 32 points, 55% shooting, 7 to 14 from three-point range. I want to know, in your estimation, where do you rank her as a shooter in the WNBA, and considering her assist, where do you rank her as a player in the WNBA in just her first 1.5 seasons in the league?
Steven, it's funny because I was listening to your last segment where you were talking about Steph Curry and you said he's the greatest shooter God ever created. On Saturday, Caitlyn Clark certainly looked like that for the WNBA in terms of what she was able to do. As a player, she finished last year 4th in MVP voting. This is a player this year is second favorite right now in MVP, right behind Nafisa Collier. Last year she was the best guard in the league. So, in terms of the context of the history of the league, time will tell. But in terms of the impact she has had both on and off the court and one season plus, it's certainly right up there. We were talking with our crew after the game. We got at least 10 more years of watching Caitlyn in her absolute prime. And it's so exciting. It's so fun to watch her. She's certainly the most exciting player, certainly the most fun player to watch in the league right now. And we're just going to see kind of her legacy continue to grow as she has more performances like we saw on Saturday. And again, time will show how long is it going to take her to get that Indiana Fever team to a WNBA championship. What stood out most to me, Amina, was that Caitlyn Clark, even being out for those 3 weeks, did something on the basketball court that I've never seen a player do in the WNBA. And that was that stretch that you were just talking about, that 38-second stretch where she came down and hit not just 3 threes, but 3 bomb threes. And she did it in a first quarter where the New York Liberty had an 11-point lead, and Indiana needed her to come out and do that to kind of get back into the game. Her passing was on point, her scoring. Steph White took her out a little bit more, gave her a little bit more rest than we're accustomed to seeing from Caitlyn Clark. She still played 30 minutes in the game, but that she had no rust, had a performance like that. And you could see the joy on her face, especially in that interaction you saw with Breanna Stewart about how happy she was to be back on the floor.
Now, if y'all don't know who Rebecca Lobo is, Rebecca Lobo has been around the WNBA since close to its existence. Right? She was one of those players who came in right around the WNBA was created. And for her to come out and say, she's never seen anything like this. Yo, that just shows how special Caitlyn Clark is, man. I don't know how much I have to show, how much I have to say to help people understand how special and rare Caitlyn Clark is. This is a player that's seen Cheryl Swoops. This is a player that's seen Cynthia Cooper. This is a player that has seen Lisa Leslie, Maya Moore. This is a player that has seen Diana Taurasi, Della Dunn. This is a player that has seen all the stars, fam, all of them, and still can sit here right now and say she's never seen anything like Caitlyn Clark. Come on, man. That speaks volumes about Caitlyn Clark. Think about all the players that Caitlyn Clark is trying to acknowledge that the game was built on, right? Fam, out of all those players, out of all those years, nobody has ever looked like Caitlyn Clark. And it's just asinine to me to this point where people are ignoring her, trying to talk about her features. I'm like, what are we talking about here, man? This is a legendary player. A legendary, like, I don't understand why the welcoming isn't there. She is something huge for the game, something huge for your organization. We know how the WNBA is struggling to make profit. Not revenue, profit. A lot of people, they tried to combat when people were saying they are a welfare league. We know what's going on. Okay, yeah, they can make revenue, but they're not breaking even. They're not hitting the positives in profit money. It's about the profit. You need profit. You can make revenue all day, but how much did it cost you to make that revenue? Are you getting your money back? Are you able to pay investors? That's the thing, man. So in order to make this money, they need somebody extraordinary like Caitlyn Clark, man. They need that type of excitement, that type of play, that type of captivating game or play style, man. They need that. All right? So that's why I'm not understanding why Caitlyn Clark isn't welcome, man. They should think about the bigger picture. And I said it all last year, they are burning this bridge for no reason. It's like, why are y'all burning the bridge with Caitlyn Clark and her huge fan base? Like, what are y'all doing, man? That was asinine. Like, fam, I've never seen such sabotaging in my life, man. Literally throwing gas on the money and lighting a match and throwing it on there, fam. Ridiculous. Why are y'all turning away the money? They were doing that. The WNBA was doing that. Players, coaches, CEOs. I mean, I'm like, fam, do y'all not want to make the money? Do y'all not want to make the money? But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel about what Rebecca Lobo has said. Honestly, I'm taking it with everything, more than a grain of salt, because this woman has been around forever. And for her to be in the league, out the league, and still around the league, yeah. She's seen it all, man. She's seen it all. So for her to say this about Caitlyn Clark, that means a whole lot. Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.